One. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Animanga Junkeez. 2 E's, no I. 3, 2, 1.
That shit is amazing, bro. Every week. We're back, guys. Animanga Junkeez, 2 E's, no I. It's your boy Fred, a.k.a. Noxious FX. You call me Nox. Oh, hell yeah. You guys don't have to clap with me. Co-host.
It's your boy Kervs, a.k.a. Casey Silverback. We back. We never left. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's your boy Uno, a.k.a. Brad, a.k.a. Bad Liar, a.k.a. One Nation Under Pod.
Wow. That's a standing O.
Yeah.
And last,
Let's get it.
but never least, the fourth mic, as well as our producer, Benjimontoson.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Yeah, we're fucking back.
Yo, honestly, that intro always hypes me up. I just gotta
I
let
love
you
it.
know
Yeah,
every single
yeah,
time. I have so
yeah.
much fun with that. So,
Oh, yeah.
yo, good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
Holidays are right around the corner. Just want to say,
Yes, sir. Happy
give
holidays.
my thanks to you guys, the audience, all of you guys here, and happy holidays to all of you guys. And hell yeah, this is gonna be a great new year,
Yeah,
right?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get it.
Listen, people wait for the new year to do their resolutions. We make sure we got a head start. We hit the ground rolling. When we go into 2025, it's going to be crazy. And it's going to start right here. Because today, we're going to talk about One Piece. I know I know you guys love that shit. But before we get there, we don't have a Friday fix. So we decided to come up with something super quick. I just want to get you guys going crazy a little bit. Shoot the fade. 1v, 2 guys. I've always thought about this in my head. I'm sure you guys thought about it too. Minato, 4th Hokage versus Itachi. Who wins and why? Super quick. What you think?
Oh shit.
Listen, I got one reason.
It's
One
for the reasons
only.
he just said. Super quick.
Listen,
Go. Let me hear.
Flying Rajan,
Okay.
which was created by Tobarami,
Okay.
specifically was created for Uchiha.
Okay. That's fair.
That's it.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
That's it.
That's fair. Okay.
That's it.
That's cool.
That's it.
I'm taking Itachi,
Of course, I already knew that.
of course.
Yeah.
But my reasoning is because Izanami, the different stuff that he
He's
was
gonna wait.
Izanami.
The one who he sacrifices,
Yeah, why not? He's a shinobi. Izanami, I'm sure he's capable of using Izanagi. It's just it's hacks. I'll say hacks. Itachi, hacks, easy, dub.
I think you're overestimating. Well, not overestimating. I think you're underestimating Minato.
I'm not. So go. We gotta keep
I
it
got
quick.
the same. I think same reason he said.
Yeah.
The
Really?
speed. I think the speed
Yeah.
blitzes him.
Well, Itachi's fast too. Okay, that's fair.
Itachi's not
Yeah,
Minato
that's-
fast though.
That's fair.
Nobody is Minato fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, hit the comments.
Yeah, and that's what this is for.
We're gonna clip this.
We're gonna clip this.
Hit the
I want to know what
comments.
you guys think.
I want to hear it. I want to hear this.
I gotta know. So we're gonna go back into One Piece. One Piece is going fucking nuts right now. It's what's today? The 18th, December 18th. All right. The spoilers came out. Or it's December. By the time you guys see this, whatever, who knows what day it is? But you seen some shit today.
Guys, we had to call an emergency pod.
Literally.
Emergency pod.
Yeah.
I think I read the spoilers first, and immediately I couldn't even withhold it. I was like a kid. I think I was even at work.
Yeah.
I called him directly. I said, "We gotta talk about One Piece."
We gotta pivot.
Sometimes you gotta pivot.
So So let's go over the spoilers real quick. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna
quick,
start from the
quick.
bottom though.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with the most important thing, because there's no way Fred can sit here for the whole time and not talk.
And we
about
gotta
it.
talk about.
There's no way Fred can do it.
I was very vocal about a few subjects, a
Fred,
few
just
theories.
go drop your nuts, Fred.
Are we?
I was gonna
can we
say
just
really
kinda-
quick, will be some spoilers for
Oh,
our
big
audience.
time.
Oh, big
so-
spoiler
Yeah,
alert!
big spoiler
Big
alert.
Big spoiler alert.
Huge.
Hey.
You ain't got a
got
sound
it.
effect for that?
Yeah,
I didn't have. I just used myself. I was
Yeah,
like, I didn't have a
yeah,
sound
yeah.
effect, so
Yeah.
I just.
You don't got. Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
oh,
That's
no.
a spoiler.
Okay, that
That's
is-
a spoiler.
that is
for
not the
sure.
spoiler.
Listen. We saw the ending of Sal and Robin's reunion, and Luffy was talking in a weird, I guess, voice. Or he was saying weird stuff.
A little
and
Yakuza way.
Yeah, guys are looking at Luffy crazy. We don't know what that's about.
Where'd you learn that?
Yeah, where you learn that shit?
Where your mom at?
And then Saul was kind of talking about, they went to the owl, what they call the owl library.
Yeah.
They're looking at some stuff. Nice, heartwarming, blah. They see the kid giants, blah, blah, blah. But fuck all that. I told you guys, people were upset with it. I saw the comments. We'll bring the comments up. Don't worry. I told you guys, the Shanks twin theory is alive and well. And I will tell you guys right now, if you have not invested in the Shanks' twin theory stock, get in now before it's too late.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Get in now before it's too late.
I might have been last on the train.
You better get in. Get some stock,
Because
baby.
I definitely thought Shanks was just secretly evil. I wanted Shanks to be secretly evil.
That would have been a cool theory.
I don't think it would have been cool.
I would have liked the
Because
Shanks.
there's always that
Double
one
agent.
guy. Yeah, like it happened in Bleach. Where everybody
I
thought
think
Aizen
the opposite
was cool.
isn't cool. The twin is uncool
No,
because
because
you introduced it in 907,
I'm
but
gonna-
you didn't never say anything else about it.
But
I think that's the coolest aspect
listen,
of it.
The fact that Oda was able to just throw that in there and everyone's like, "Oh, that's Shanks."
Introduced an
Yeah.
entirely new character in front of us. Oda was able to say, "Listen, watch
I
it."
don't
Watch.
think that was on
He said,
purpose.
1,000% that was on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what purposely, like I said in the clip, we'll run the clip. He showed one side of his eye purposely, or of his face, because the minute it gives it away.
Yeah.
They
In
did that.
any manga ever. Anytime you go over a certain amount, they always pops out a twin brother, and that's why I think I was in.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I know
That's
at
just
least.
like
It's more of the fact
Fiction.
of like people who sound like they're gonna be a good guy and then they end up being evil.
It's like they always
That
pop
happens
out
more.
with
That
a
happens
sibling.
more.
than an evil twin.
For
Evil
They
sure.
twin.
always pop out with a sibling.
Evil twin only happens in soap operas.
I was just about to say it. Novella.
That only
baby.
happens in soap operas. No telenovelas,
They
soap
always
operas. That's
pop
like
out
the
with
thing.
that distant family member. It's every theory all the time.
I
But
don't think so.
I'm
But
not against it.
no, so here, this is my thing about it. We were talking about that somewhat alleged
Yeah.
family tree of Shanks. You got Shanks, you got his twin brother Stabs, and then you got their dad
Garland.
Garland.
Fingerling Garland.
Okay, I want to say something. I always felt like, and I know they kind of talked about it, that it was going to be a battle royale. I mentioned it last time. There's going to be another opposing force.
Marines.
But we learned it's not. It's okay.
I have a theory that I'm gonna try to tie some things together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the fact that there's another, it's gonna be a battle royale. We're talking Ragnarok stuff like that. I was in on it being Garling. I was sold on it being Garling being the third force. Okay. Turns out it's not Garling. It's Shanks' twin. I'll take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that doesn't change anything for me. I feel like however they're going to use the Norse mythology, whatever, I know Oda's going to be able to play on it. However they do it. If Garling isn't Fenrir, then this guy might be Fenrir. Okay? The reason why I say that is because you saw his entrance. It was similar, or not similar. It was the same as the Gorosei. Okay? His pentagram didn't have a number on it, like Saturn's though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So him being able to do that, we all feel like, or we know, that's Imu's power. So him being the part of the God Knights, and remember Dragon was talking about, when the God Knights move, blah, 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 that's when everything is, that's when it's for real. So now we know for a fact they're directly correlated with Imu. So they're getting power from Imu. So if we've seen the other devil fruits that they have, just as easily as the Fenrir devil fruit, again, this is a theory, could have been Garling's, like I was saying, it could just as easily be Shanks' brothers. He could be the Fenrir. You understand what I'm saying? He could be that driving force that ignites Ragnarok.
So I wasn't rolling with the whole battle royale theory, but then I remember Oda did say he's going to have another battle royale. He's going to have one. Now we don't know if it's going to be here or there. So right now you have a 50% chance of being right. So I kind of and it's Ragnarok. It's called Ragnarok, which is mean like Just
And final war, just all out.
This Elbath is going to be the beginning of the end, right? We know this is going to be the catalyst to how One Piece is over with, right? This is the beginning stages of it. So for me, I honestly feel like I agree with you that either Garland's going to be Fenrir or his twin or Shanks' twin brother.
Yep.
Another thing I wanted to bring up was I know a lot of people in the comments were talking about Loki. I know you brought it up too, that he possibly could be Surtur, right?
That was also a very good thing.
And you're saying something about Hiradon. The reason he went to go get the Mirror fruit was to be able to battle against Surtur.
Right.
So that would make sense that if he's trying to fight against Surtur, he would need fire. So maybe Loki is a flame fruit. He's a fire god. People were bringing that up. People were bringing that up in the comments. Someone mentioned, I don't know who it is, and I will give you a shout out.
Yeah.
In a later pod. I promise.
Yeah.
I will give you a shout out in a
later pod.
We'll
do our research. This is emergency pod.
Yeah, this is an emergency pod. I didn't have time to go back and find out.
What if it's like something that like the Royal King must have like that power, like that?
And it would make sense for him to be, if he thinks he's a sun god, flames. Right?
It's not thinks though.
He thinks he's the sun god.
Well, some people think
that he believes he's the sun god.
Go. I'm sorry not to cut you off.
He believes he's the sun god.
Didn't Shank ask, can there be two? Or something along those lines?
That's another thing. There's so many different ways this can go. And then one thing I want to bring up, a lot of people were saying in the comments from my Jormungandr video about the parallels to Skypiea. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing I want to say.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are going to they're going to ride with me or they're going to flame me.
They're real now.
Okay? So we know Usopp for the longest time has been saying he's...
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go.
Listen. We're here.
Let me sit up.
Okay, we're here.
Let me sit up.
Strap in.
Okay.
What time y'all start on this? Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead. He about to go Usopp. Usopp. You went left.
You brought up Usopp real quick. Let me just stop right there.
Okay.
I just want to talk about one thing before we get into this Loki thing. I want you to continue with that.
Yeah.
Y'all were talking about Loki, and I don't want to lose this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do y'all get the feeling that Loki isn't the bad guy we think? Is that in it? If it's in it, just move on. Go do your thing.
It is, but it's not.
Okay.
So are you guys ready?
I will give you my answer to that after he gives his theory.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out the way.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me strap up.
For sure. Let's do it.
So listen.
I told him I gotta beat erotic.
Listen. So here's my thing. I truly believe this may be the death of Usopp. I don't think.
Fuck yeah.
What are we doing?
Kervs is getting real dangerous with this shit now.
That is not. We know
He's getting real dangerous
listen,
with this shit. Let me
so
hear it.
I real deal been like, so.
And let me ask you a question before you go.
Yeah.
Has Usopp ever said anything about like having like a warrior's death or anything? Like, has he mentioned anything?
Listen. I'm gonna bring.
Then it ain't real.
Then it ain't real.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
So the first thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we all know Oda is very sneaky when he brings up deaths. Right. We don't see it. A lot of cover arts that he's done in the past have shown people holding up cards. It just passes by everybody. They're playing cards in the cover arts, right?
Yeah.
Certain people who have died in the past have held up cards that show skull and crossbones. Okay? I've seen numerous cover arts, or like one or two, that have shown Usopp holding skull and crossbones.
And only the dead characters hold it.
That can't be it though, because he has to. I'm
gonna get there.
Okay. He's not done.
I'm gonna get there.
He's not done.
I'm gonna get there.
He's not done. Okay, go.
So, another thing.
Yeah.
Before Skypiea, right?
Yeah.
If you guys don't remember Usopp used to carry hammers when he was a carpenter. Before Frankie got there, Usopp used to use hammers in his combat, right? What's a big thing that happens in Norse mythology? What does Thor use?
Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Mjolnir, right? in Skypiea, what did Usopp use? He used the dials, right?
Yeah.
So I believe in Elbaf, they're gonna use some form of like runes or something like that.
Yeah, rune magic.
Rune magic, where they
Yeah.
Okay.
Mantra, whatever they
do,
have,
right? We've already seen a glimpse of it where they used the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe there is a Mjolnir in Elbaf.
Yeah.
It's probably tiny compared to the giants. No one's ever been able to lift it because it's so small.
Yeah.
Right?
And Usopp.
Usopp's probably going to be the one to pick that up.
Okay.
Okay? Mjolnir was used to... I mean, Thor was the one who beat Surtur. If I'm wrong, you guys can kill me in the comments. I don't care. It's fine. I will come back and correct myself.
I know Thor took out Jormungandr.
He takes out... I think he beats Jormungandr. And I also believe he has a fight with Surtur. Okay. I may be wrong that I think Surtur is the one who kills Odin.
No.
Who is it who kills Odin?
Fenrir kills Odin.
Yeah, Fenrir kills Odin or whatever. Right? But Thor is the one who's the hero.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So I believe Usopp is going to find Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Is going to be loaded with rune magic. The same way he was in Skypiea using dials like a madman.
Maybe with the knots. Okay.
I'm gonna listen.
You
let
still
me get
going?
there. Yeah, I'm still going.
Okay.
I think Usopp is gonna be the one who fights with Loki. It's not gonna be Luffy. I think it's Usopp. Yeah, I think it's Usopp. I think Luffy has another opponent that shows up.
It's Stab.
Yeah, it's either gonna be the twin. It could be maybe the Marines get involved and he gets his fight with the real Surtur, who could possibly be Ikaino.
You think maybe the Marines?
Maybe the Marines show up, right?
Yeah.
And I think Usopp dies fighting Loki. He beats him,
but he dies.
I think he dies because in Ragnarok, Thor dies and gets reborn.
But there ain't no motherfucking.
It's not gonna be no reborn. Usopp dies.
I think so?
Yeah, I think he dies. Is it
a theory? So I'm gonna ask you a question. Is this a theory?
This is a theory.
No, I'm not done. Is this a theory that you believe could be true, or is this a theory that you find interesting that you want it to float?
No, I think this is a theory that's going to happen.
Oh, you
really?
Yeah, I think Usopp dies. I think Usopp beats Loki. He dies a hero's death because he always wants to be a great hero. What happens to all the great heroes?
They die.
He hasn't had enough screen time in like the last couple. Like
Listen,
they're gonna go crazy with him on this arc.
I'm
if
telling
that's
you right
true.
now.
I hope not.
This is
bro.
what's gonna happen.
I hope
he has
not,
to
bro.
meet Yasop.
But it is that would be ironic
Usopp
because
in the movie.
In the movie, they don't.
He spoke with him.
They don't count that.
but that would be ironic because Yasop has always been like skittish, like he doesn't want to meet him, like blah blah. And then
there's no way.
What did Shanks say? Shanks said
what?
That they're ready to go get the One Piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't you think they have to go back to Elbaf to go get ready to go get the One Piece?
I don't think so. They just came from Elbaf.
Yeah, I don't think
so. Whatever they would need, they
were
left.
just at Elbaf. Why would they leave Elbaf to come back?
But listen,
bro,
regardless if he meets Yasop or not, I think he
let me
dies
tell you something right now. Okay, so let me. I don't know, bro. Killing Usopp is crazy.
Is it? But we haven't had a death in the Straw Hat
and
Pirates.
we won't. I don't think we will. I don't think that's a tall ass.
I think we could.
That's a tall ass.
If it was anybody, I believe it was Jinbei.
If it was it would have to be at the absolute ending for them to kill off a Straw Hat. I believe that. And to answer your question, what was your question again? It was the before that. What was he saying?
Oh, do I think Loki's a bad guy?
Okay. Yeah. I don't, whether he's a bad guy or not, like a true villain, I don't know. After the latest spoiler, it's kind of looking like it's leaning towards what you were saying before. But I do believe he plays an antagonist or antagonist-ish role in this, and that's always been my belief. That's what I was trying to say. So if he's a good, like a, what's it called? Because like what he said to the girl, I forgot what they said her name was or whatever.
Tutor antagonist.
Yeah, he was like, oh, that memory or whatever you had to blah blah blah. Does that still haunt you? Like blah. And he's like, if I was there, I would have killed them all. I would have made sure they were all gone. Like, and she's like, you know what? Like you're like people think you're scary like when they look at you blah blah blah, but you're really like a nice guy. And he's like, You know what I mean? Kind of like how Luffy gets when like you call him like a hero. Like Luffy's like, what the fuck? I don't want to be
a hero. Yeah.
So like I can see him being like a broken hero. But his name is Loki. The namesake they gave him, bro. This is Warland Elbaf, bro. They call him Sun God. And this okay. You guys want to say? Because I was gonna segue.
That's part of why I think he's not. I think what happened was, from everything you just said, I think something happened and his dad, Harold, was assassinated. I think he got wrongfully blamed for it, and he's just the type to like let the world burn. Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm probably can get out of here anytime I want, but like, it was just like, I feel like it was almost amusement to him. So when he's talking about like killing everyone, if I was there, I could have ended it. Yeah. I think he's talking about something like that. Like maybe, because obviously the Holy Knights can get in anytime they want.
Yeah.
Maybe it was something with them who came and assassinated him. I don't necessarily know, but that's my theory. I don't think Loki actually killed his father. And from everything it seems like, remember, Loki's with mischief.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know me, I play devil's advocate. So I could see an aspect of his mind where he kind of just like, everybody's like, oh, you killed your father. When he's standing there, he's like, it's going to be hard for me to prove. Okay, I'll be the monster.
Just have some fun and fight everybody.
I'll be the monster if y'all need me to be the monster. Cool. Like, if y'all need me to be that for y'all, I can be that. Just so y'all have somebody to blame and y'all don't, like, go into war with everybody else. Because, like, another war would probably destroy the country. And he seems like a kind-hearted soul.
That's a very interesting theory. And I'm kind of, like...
But here's my only question. Here's my only question about that one. How did he end up with the devil fruit?
Is it? I mean, I haven't seen him use it yet.
But we know he had it.
Maybe he ate it.
His dad gave it to him.
Or maybe he ate it in the emergency.
His dad had it.
When somebody's about to die,
yeah,
or when somebody dies, the devil fruit
goes to the nearest fruit.
The nearest fruit that looks like it. So, what if there were fruits around that were
while he
and
he grabbed it and ate it, knowing what the devil fruit he knows it, especially him. Like that is the only thing because the story. Right?
Yeah.
It kind of checks out, bro. Like he's still. I understand that I still believe he's nuts, bro. Like he's.
You can be nuts and still be a
for
good
sure,
guy,
for
though.
sure,
So it's
for
like,
sure. There might be like maybe Harold was like not who people tried to like prop him up to be, and Loki being the closest one to him, knowing the type of person he is. Maybe he was able to. He saw like. Overheard conversations, or he knows the true person, and he knew he had to kill him. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy's no true sun god. This is not the sun god that since I've been growing up, like blah blah blah. And speaking of the sun god, this is what I wanted to mention. You know, in Norse mythology, there's multiple gods.
Right.
Okay. We saw both of Dory, Bragi, whatever. They call Luffy Nika now.
Yeah.
Nika, blah blah blah, or at least when they're in Egghead, right? And they know Nika is a very known what's it called like deity. Legend or deity, correct, in their culture, right? But Loki called himself, he said, I'm the sun god. He didn't say Nika, he didn't say. So what I believe is Nika is a well-known, you know what I mean, but that's not who the guys, and I believe I kind of touched on this the last time. When Dory and Bragi were fighting each other, bro, they said what is he called? The war god Elbaf is going to decide. The war god, everything was by this person. I believe that's their sun god because they call him Nika. They don't call him sun god. They don't say sun god Nika. Unless I'm mistaken. You guys fact check me.
I thought they said the war god Elbaf. I mean in Elbaf, but I think they also mentioned a sun god named Nika at some point. I think they have two separate.
Did they put sun god Nika together? Because when they understand who Nika is, but that's not their god. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe. It's called War. The whole place is named after this person. So for them, the pinnacle of anything is always going to be a war god. You understand what I'm saying? The pinnacle. That's the sun. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's why they call it this.
But going off of that, if you notice in the chapter, I think they said something about them going away from that warlike mentality. Like they said they're more into like learning now.
That's
like,
new age though.
right. And so I think maybe what if it was like something like a dispute within like the country in itself, like like Hody
It's
Jones
split
and
up.
the Fishman.
It's split up.
Like
Yeah.
some people wanted to
Yeah.
go with them, and some people.
Yeah.
What if like they were trying to like
A civil war?
They were trying to become more educated, more
More modern,
technologically
more
advanced, whatever.
For sure.
And Haruden might have been going with it, or maybe like they thought that was for the best. Maybe Loki actually wants peace, and that's why he's so troublesome. Maybe
And he's willing to go to any length to acquire peace.
I don't think
Madara type
Loki
shit.
is that bad guy that we assume. I think he knew. What if
He's a
that
broken hero.
Yeah. What if that fruit has to leave the country? Like I was saying last time.
Yeah.
What if that fruit has to leave the country? And he's like, hey, I want to lead them into this new land. If I allow these things to happen, it could be either or he was assassinated. And Loki was like, hey, if I go this route, it's going to turn back into Warland.
So you know what? That's fine. So I like what you just said because that kind of is a perfect segue to what I wanted to talk about. How do you, because we kind of skipped over this.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the whole Vegapunk, the perfect clone of
Stella?
Of Stella.
What's the point? Wait, what's the point of that? Unless he's
There's
going,
a lot of things.
No,
there's-
So in that, okay, so
unless he comes back and reveals something, Fred.
So
do you
look,
wanna
that's
hear
what
that?
it is. So look. The way they kind of like at first I was like, bro, this is kind of crazy because we have to go through the some alleged or not, I'll put air quotes over emotional death of the different Vegapunk. Now there's the all Mr. Potato Head, all of the different Vegapunks put together, and then who's the one that's with the Straw Hats? What's her name again? I always forget her name. I always want to say Stella too.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Lilith.
Stella.
Yeah,
Lilith,
Lilith.
yeah.
Okay. Lilith is there, is in
Lord
One
have mercy.
Piece. And then you have now there's a clone of Vegapunk, the only perfect clone of Vegapunk, right? That they're essentially just going to boot back up. So now they didn't really lose anything in Egghead. Because not too long ago, Luffy was crying about like how they took it at like blah blah, and she's like, no, you're still alive, like I'm still here, blah blah. They have to make them feel better about it, right? But they also said that exact clone was the clone that spent 20 years at Elbaf. Okay, so saying that there is a lot of potential, especially for lore, and segueing into what you were saying about how they wanted to go into a new thought process, a new way of Warland, Elbaf, and blah, blah, blah. How do we know, like, Vegapunk wasn't, like, a catalyst for that? Like you said, they wanted to start being more modern. They were, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, bringing this guy, this is a different person. What his memories, and obviously they all, bless you.
God bless you.
They all share something, but this is a different, we might get it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so
Oh.
go ahead.
I said maybe he influenced the dude in the Owl Library, Ripley, because like they say, I don't know, is that him, Ripley?
I don't know about the name right now, but I'm
Oh no,
that would,
which one's the chick, the giant with the massive?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you didn't read that part?
Bro,
I
I
read
couldn't
that
tell you.
part,
I
but-
couldn't tell you.
Okay,
Bro,
listen.
we're moving quick. But
So
Go ahead.
for me, what if this Stella starts a civil war within Warland? Right? What if he creates conflict?
not creates, but
But
cat was the cat. His
What if-
ideal.
Yeah.
is what-
What if it starts up shit again
Man,
Okay.
forget that.
about them being more modern and shit like that? What if the new
That's what I
the new
think.
giants want to be more modern and the old giants want to stick to the old way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? What if Loki represents change within Elbaf and some people take his side? There's so many different things that can happen. We know that there's going to be 3 opposing sides.
Yeah.
We know it could possibly be the guy we saw from the spoiler.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to bring it up or do you want me to do it? No, we'll let you bring it up.
Bring what up?
That who pops up?
We
in the
said
spoiler.
it. It's Stabs. It's
Right.
Shanks' twin brother Stabs.
Is
So-
it confirmed that's his name?
No, that's
No,
not.
I was about to say, you
I
know
know
that's
he-
Stabs.
that's his nickname.
I'm
I'm
being
like,
a dickhead.
damn,
That's the
Fred-
name.
Fred just
That's the
popped-
name.
yeah.
No, that's the name that's flying around
Yeah.
on Twitter and everything. Listen,
Cool
go.
question.
Yeah.
go.
So what if, like, I don't know. Like I want to say, I'm like a loss for words right now because I feel like there's so many different.
There's a lot.
things,
I
'cause
think
Y'all
they
don't
set
think
it
was
up well.
corny, though? To
What?
bring back Vegapunk after us finally see them lose?
it doesn't
Yes.
because
Yes.
this Vegapunk may not have all the answers to Void Century. It could be it's a backup.
No, but so for all we know, that could be the Vegapunk that was helping get all the stuff to the library. That was going to what's it called? Where Robin's from? R.I.P. O'Hara. That was getting all the scripts and all that stuff from O'Hara. That was getting all that knowledge. Like this could be the Vegapunk that we really want to know. That knows real shit because they powered him down. So if he's powered down or whatever the case is, he might have locked information, bro.
But also, what was the point of killing the other Vegapunk from Oda's side?
No, listen, I agree listen. So from what you're saying, I think it was corny as far as what we went through in Egghead, all this stuff previous. I think it fucks up what we went through because it was pointless.
Yeah,
because we watched all day.
That whole thing was like corny. So
correct.
Shit like that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
But with them introducing this, as far as the future goes, I think this is huge. I think it's good, and I think there's a lot of ways that Oda can manipulate the story where we're gonna be like, oh shit, like as long as it's not like
we may finally get answers to the Void Century with this Vegapunk
for sure,
and I'm hoping this is what happens,
guys,
because there's so many open-ended, like there's so many theories that everyone has about what happened in the Void Century. Who's the true Joy Boy? Does Luffy go back in time and he's the real one? Does like all this shit that's gonna happen?
So there are two important things I think we need to cover before this thing closes out.
Yeah.
One, in the same chapter, I heard there was something about Kuma being revived.
Yes. So that's another big thing.
That to me is probably one of the more important things as well. Because in the next 50 chapters, I want to say the next 100 or so chapters, I think we might get Kuma's revival. And that would be lit.
I love that. I'm
for
glad
Bonnie,
you brought that
or
up.
just for like the manga in general?
No, I love it for the manga in general because for us to get a full-minded, full-conscious Kuma with his devil fruit, bro, there's a lot that because even when he was helping them, he was half-stepping because he had to.
So is he gonna be the one to tell Luffy all about?
He's a buccaneer, bro.
What I'm talking, what is he telling?
I think Dragon shows up.
Oh, he's a buccaneer, bro.
Yeah.
And they're bro. Okay, you just fucked my head up because them bringing him back and his dad and remember in the flashback with
he was at
God Valley, the big part with his dad, like, don't tell nobody that you're blah blah. I'm sure his dad passed down a lot of knowledge of his heritage lineage and his heritage to him, bro. So him coming back conscious, the ways that this can just his knowledge telling Luffy, and again, we know how devil fruits work. The more you're aligned and understand your devil fruit, the more you can get out of it. Okay.
I just realized we're gonna get so many answers in this.
Oh my God!
We're gonna get Void Century. We're gonna get the Void Century. I think we're gonna get what happened at
God Valley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Here's they're also
Kuma.
I heard they're also making a movie about it. Not only Kuma, we have you want to call him Stabs. He's gonna be there.
Yeah.
He definitely knows what I have down. They have the largest library not monitored by the government. Because this is the only land not conquered by the world government. Remember that.
Yep.
So then you have Saul.
Second, Wano too.
Yeah, well, this one's a little bit more
Saul
knowledgeable.
probably
you
would
have
tell
Saul.
us.
Yeah, Saul knows
You
everything.
have the library, and you have your boy Vegapunk coming.
Everyone you need that knows anything about anything
You
is
have
going to
5
be at
people,
Elbaf.
And then Loki definitely knows something.
Oh, he knows
seems
shit.
like the type.
Oda set us up for probably one of the greatest arcs in history. Like I think this may go number one.
Wano.
Listen, yeah, Wano's
talking
gonna get booted.
Yeah,
But-
Wano's
What is
booted.
a Wano?
Listen, but Oda said it. He said this is going to make. He said Marineford because at the time Wano wasn't even done yet. He said this is gonna make Marineford look like a what do you call it?
Bologna sandwich.
Not bologna sandwich, but essentially that
sandwich.
like filler. Like he's gonna make it look crazy. Like, bro, and
We gotta answer
I
the
know we
question.
talked about it, but again, I'm gonna reiterate this. Like you said, it's the beginning of the end, right? Like we know we're there. Oda already brought it up. Like here, I'm gonna say this one more time. I want you guys to let it like simmer in your soul. Dragon said himself. I've talked about this multiple times. He said, it doesn't begin. We don't know until we're in the war, into the God Knights show up. And Lord and behold, who just showed up to Elbaf?
God, nice.
Oh, nice.
So what time is it?
Revolutionary Army, baby.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. That goes into another thing we need to talk about really quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Lewis Arnold's note, his warning.
Yeah. What does that mean? Like, what is?
Do not stay there too long for time lost, sir.
What does that mean? What do you think?
Go ahead, Kervs.
What do you think?
You got.
What do you think?
I personally think
let it fly.
there has to be something weird, strange about the island. I think while they're on the line,
I
think
saw
there's
that
gonna be a
floating.
time skip
I
coming
saw
in the
that
back.
floating.
Time skip.
I saw that floating
I think
around.
when they exit this, there's going to be drastic changes that have occurred.
Yep.
I think that's the one reason why the world government also doesn't go there. Any battle,
Time lost.
you'll be there too long.
So now let me ask you guys a question, right?
That's
'Cause
why they
I
have
know-
to send the God Knights, because they can get him in and out.
Yeah, listen. So realistically, right? Let's say
Yeah.
1 week lasts a year,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we know they're probably going to be there for at least a week, right?
Okay.
Of them just like traveling around Elbath before shit gets popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know Stabs is there.
Stabs, baby.
He's going to be doing shit on the low.
Not on the low.
No, but I'm saying before before they figure it out.
Bro, they popped up right in front of the
I know, but before the Straw Hats and everybody.
before the Straw Hats.
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
They probably think they can. Loki's tied up. Harold's dead.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's so
Ragnarok.
we could get 2 weeks and then them come back. 2 years have passed. I don't know which one of you said it when we had our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
By the time they get out of there, what if it was you? It was
What
Brad.
if Blackbeard is one?
Yeah,
he's
he finds
winning.
the One Piece.
What if he's in the winning?
Yeah.
No, I said that.
Was it you?
I said by
Yeah.
the time they get out, Blackbeard will already have the One
Right.
Piece.
No,
I did say that. I swear.
In 2 years, you got to think about it. A lot of
But that's what I'm
shit
saying.
can happen in 2 years.
the one thing that I was thinking was Pudding. She doesn't
Yeah.
have the ability now.
Yes.
But in the time skip 2 years from now, she probably would have developed it.
100%.
So she'll be able to read the Poneglyphs by that time. So I
So
don't
here-
think he'll have it, but I think he'll be the closest to it at that
I think
point.
we'll have it.
What if he
and not
gets
only
out
that? Oh, go
and
ahead.
he
Go ahead.
bodied Shanks or some shit?
We're probably gonna get an off screen that the red hairs are dead.
Listen. Here we go.
You can't
Here
kill
we go.
Lucky Roo yet. I
Here
gotta
we
see
go.
it. I gotta
Here
see
we
it.
go.
I gotta see it to believe it. I gotta see it to believe it.
They get out.
Fast
Yeah.
as my ass.
They realize there's a Bermuda Triangle,
Yeah.
interstellar type shit. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Okay. Shanks is dead, killed by Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Blackbeard has the One Piece.
Yeah.
Mihawk is dead, killed by
That's too
Shiryu.
much though.
shit.
Shiryu.
No,
It's not.
No, it's not.
not.
Shiryu.
No, I'm talking about all of that. That's
not
It's not.
bro.
Oda
3,
is
4,
the king
5.
of off screens.
Listen, and then this is where I'm gonna fuck y'all boys' head up. So we understand Julie Bonnie's devil fruit, her power. What's to say that? And we know Saturn himself, he's a great say, the knowledge that he has, he knows her devil fruit is extremely troublesome. Okay? What if she awakens her devil fruit and she's able, because their bodies are in a whatever, she's able to permanently put them in a body in that timeline that would match that year. So they wouldn't have to go through the long you understand?
Accelerated training arc.
Correct. And you know how Luffy is. Luffy would tell her, listen, Bonnie, I don't do anything else. I don't want any. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And she does that. And bro, she's a very huge part of this thing. And I think she plays, if we're talking about the time thing, it's only right that she plays a major component in that. So if that's the you understand what I'm saying? Because they're not, bro, if they come out and the world is in turmoil, they're not going to have time. They already lost enough.
I don't.
I fuck with that.
No,
I'm telling you.
I fuck with that.
I'm telling you.
I think that's too far. I think,
Is it?
I don't think he's
If
going
we're
to have
going
it.
there, bro, you gotta
I think
go.
it's going to be close. I think he's going to come up and something's going to have happened. Something big
Yeah.
is going to have happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the death of all of those people, but I think something big is going to happen. And Luffy is going to lose his shit.
So,
Because right now, if you think about it, Luffy is correct.
Yeah,
he's
he's
beaten Kaido.
Yeah.
He's taken on the Gorosei and
Yeah.
laughed while doing it.
Yeah.
He can basically go one hand to hand with a Marine Admiral. Right now, he's in top 3 strongest in the verse, kinda.
Right.
So maybe it takes that time skip for people to catch up. I don't necessarily know.
so here's one thing I want to say. So you see how they've been like pumping up Sabo,
Yeah.
the Flame Emperor, shit like that.
I got to stop. He gets on my nerves.
No,
I
no,
have
no.
to stop Luffy.
Listen, no.
Luffy ain't even close yet.
Listen.
I love a good
So
solo
now,
story.
if we know that Dragon said he was not gonna show up until the God Knights arrive,
Yeah.
right? So now that they're mobilized in Elbaf, possibly maybe Dragon comes in, has a reunion with the real Kuma,
Oh shit!
right?
Dragon could come.
And during this time that he's there, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be leading the Revolutionary Army? Sabo. So for that 2 years or 1 year, Sabo's gonna be having to defend, fight the Marines, this and that. And now Dragon either doesn't make it off the island, and Sabo is the official anointed leader of the whatever, or Dragon comes back
and
and
he's in
already,
shambles.
it's in shambles.
Oh shit! Yeah, I like that. I think it's it has to be drastic. Bro, shit's been going too sweet for them. It's been going too good, bro. And like you said,
hence the loss of Usopp.
and like I'm not going there. But like you said, Luffy is cracked right now, bro. Not to say that I believe Shanks would be able to defeat Luffy right now. I believe you guys might think I'm crazy. I believe Blackbeard is capable of defeating Luffy right now, for sure.
There's an argument to it.
Listen.
Struggling against law.
Huh?
He was struggling against
What? No. Okay, we're not gonna get into that. But he also slashed Shanks.
I saw the comment.
He also slashed Shanks, and Shanks had to warn Whitebeard about him and said it wasn't like I was off guard. Like that's an off screen. Yeah. That's a feat, bro. That is not something, bro. You can struggle with law. Anyways, I believe those guys are the only ones that are really capable of probably defeating him. But with it pushed like that in the world in shambles, that's the insurmountable. Like, we need that again. We need to have that moment again. Like, the last time we felt that again was Wano, and previously was Marineford. Okay, I would say Sabodi. I would say Sabodi, but they got cleaned at Sabodi.
Okay, listen. This just popped in my head.
Go talk.
So if this turns into a like you said, time lost, time skip, right?
Yeah.
What if we get an off-screen execution of Garp, and then this is the pivotal moment that changes Kobe? That he hates pirates, and now Luffy comes out of this and finds out that Kobe's out here been killing pirates.
Dog, forget what you're talking about.
Blood on his hands.
Let Luffy find out another one of his kinfolk died. I promise you there.
I know that. But what I'm saying is
that white cloak behind him turns black.
Listen, what I'm saying is the relationship that Kobe's had with Luffy.
Yeah.
Right.
He needs something that will drive that rivalry, a true rivalry. But I think they have it. Yeah, I think just because we didn't really get to spend a lot of time seeing the true relationship between Garp and Roger, right? I think the dynamic is super close to what Kobe and have, because Roger would have never trusted him to watch his child.
Yeah, Ace. But what I'm saying is, what if this happened? What if the next time
I don't think Kobe has it. He don't got that dog in him.
I don't think he doesn't have that dog. I think he has a dog right now. I think that's what they did with the Garp thing.
But this would be the catalyst.
He's not a pit bull.
That would be a catalyst.
He's not a pit bull,
Listen,
bro.
that would be a catalyst
in
character development.
He's like a well-trained
German
shepherd.
Is executed and he's not able, like maybe he makes an attempt during this time skip. He makes an attempt to try to save Garp. Garp is off screen executed. Right? That would change Kobe into a mad dog.
100%.
I don't think they're gonna.
He would be absolute justice. He's gonna turn into another Ikeino.
It'd be repetitive for them to do that because, like I said, it'd be like Luffy with Ace all over again. And I think even if it changes Kobe, like first off, I think Kobe's already changed. I think what happened was when he got captured and Garp basically passed the guard on to Kobe. Did you see he did the Galaxy Impact? Typically in anime and manga, that's the signal fire.
Honestly.
And then he sat up. Afterwards, he was like, I have to stop Luffy. That's already in his head. He's already in that dog in him.
But no, when I say that dog, he doesn't have the killer
instinct.
To kill.
He's not going to go out and start killing people.
That would be the
catalyst.
That would be
turn him into a killer.
that would be nuts. If Kobe was out, like that would be crazy. I don't think
He starts following
Oda
Sakazuki.
wouldn't do that. Oda
Yes, he turns into an icon.
That would be crazy.
And when Luffy comes out, he's the admiral.
I'm all for the accelerated.
And
time
Barcelona has left the Marines.
Yo, Kervs is just throwing shit.
Yeah, he's just saying some shit. Well, I think that actually, no, that Borsalino thing, I think could happen. That
No,
Borsalino thing,
100%.
But
Kervs said, and then,
all right.
and then.
The
Barcelona's
other
fine.
theory
Yeah.
about that Lewis Arno is somebody said
No, this is the last one.
giantification.
Yeah.
Like it causes you to grow larger.
I don't want to see them coming out like
I mean,
that.
they're doing it with the books.
Yeah, but
And
I
maybe
don't wanna
Bonnie
see-
has to fix them that way. Now, I don't necessarily
wanna see
know.
that.
Because Caesar, like, he knew there
There
was a
has
way
to be
about
some
the
repercussions to
giantification
being on the
because he was
line
looking.
too. Like,
Okay, listen. What do you got? I don't know what you listen. This is all again. This is theory. We love to have fun with it. We try to stay away. We're gonna get into some power scaling stuff, but we try to stay away from the power scaling stuff because it's extremely toxic. And the theory stuff is fun. We can have fun with it. I know you guys love it. This is great. One Piece. We love the One Piece pods. I think this one was fucking fire. Ben, I know this one you was kind of distracted. You was listening. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You know.
I liked it though.
Yeah.
You guys had a lot of good stuff. Got a lot of good theories, man.
Yeah.
It really opens my eyes just how also relevant this is to Greek mythology. Like, is there a lot of correlations? Like
Norse.
Norse mythology.
Sorry, Norse mythology. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a lot of correlations? I mean,
a lot of animes do like adaptations to like different mythologies or just different storylines. They just pick up on stuff and then they kind of like do parallels towards it, but they do their own spin on it.
Yeah,
I like that because it's still like you can kind of still
use that to
exactly to generate these theories, and it's
100%.
very very cool. I love it, guys.
100%.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I think that's it. Listen, this one was another banger. Listen, we've been looking at the stats for the actual podcast videos that we've been putting out, especially on YouTube, even on Spotify. Bro, you guys, I see you guys are really fucking with it. We're seeing the views going up like crazy, man. Even the different topics that we got going on, man. We appreciate the love, the comments. Yeah, man, we love it. We got a lot more for you guys, man.
Fans, listen, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys always. I'm hoping to get a lot of interaction and engagement in these comments. Yeah. We're trying very hard to like comment with you guys. You know, obviously we have jobs, lives outside of this, but we're here. We're listening to you guys. Even though we don't comment towards it, we're listening. We're watching. And next pod, I promise to give out some shout outs to some of you guys.
I'm not shouting none of y'all out.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm joking. No, I really do appreciate you guys and love and the feedback. Even if you hate our takes, even Fred's.
Yeah. Mine's they're tough to stomach.
swallow.
It's okay.
But-
it's tough to stomach. But
at
you
the
see
end of
where
the
I'm
day-
at right now. Winning.
At the end of the day, we all love anime. We all love manga. So if you have any questions or anything you want to contribute, we'll be sure to reach back out to you. Give you a shout out, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
I actually got something to say. Ben, if you could, real quick, pull up that comment real quick. Because I wanted to say
Which comment?
the one that I sent you.
Oh yeah.
Pull that up real quick. Let me get that out the way.
I did want to ask y'all, what is one thing y'all need to happen
In
the
One
meantime?
Piece?
In this arc, just one thing that you need to happen.
The death of Usopp, so I don't look crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna look crazy. What I need to happen is I need an explanation. I need an explanation behind stabs. I've been chasing that for a while. I need to figure out what's going on. I need that.
You want to change yours?
Yeah, I want to change it. I need to see Dragon.
Oh fuck! Hell
I want to see it. I need to
Hell
see
yeah.
it. I need to
Fuck
see
yeah.
it. I need to see it.
I just want to see Loki throw hands.
Yeah. He's gonna go stupid.
You know that's my type of
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Once he popped out, and I was like, oh no, that's me.
All right. Let's see.
I got the comment right
yeah,
here.
pull it
I'll
up. Pull it up. I did see it. Okay. It is late. My mind is fried, so I'm not even gonna attempt that name.
Jormungandr is what the Giants call the red line, and Ragnarok is when the red line is broken. Therefore, joining all seas, all blue, inverting the poles, rising sea level, and all kinds of things. The true end of the world.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck with that heavy. And you can tell 129 likes, people were fucking with that too. That makes sense. Not to go away. That theory, but your theory makes sense too, but the red line, that the impenetrable, bro,
Snake
and
covered in blood.
And it's the way it divides the sea and everything. I saw people talking about
that's got to be Luffy though.
Luffy's going to destroy
the
red line.
We gotta end this.
No. On that note,
we gotta end this. Hey, love y'all. See
Love
y'all later, man.
we
See
got
y'all at the
more.
My next theory is dropping in a video.
Hell yeah. Hey, Ben, you know what time it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Animanga Junkeez. 2 E's, no I. Stay golden.
Let's do it.
Yo. Say it. It's still, people can hear it. Say it.
Hey, y'all get this shit for free.
You thought.